In this slide, we clearly studied about that as a phylum Asalmanthus and next is Annelids. Asalmanthus is otherwise it is called as roundworms. Okay, what is that? As a roundworms of Asalmanthus, asks that is cavity, helminths that is a worms. So in this worms, the cavity is present. So these are the Asalmanthus. In previously it is called as the nematode. The phylum is previously is called as the nematoda. Okay, so it is a look like of this worms is in a circular or round shape, so it is called as the roundworms. Okay, so it is a living, free living, or it is a parasitic, is always in a or is aquatic or in a terrestrial plants and animals. Okay, all the places, aquatic places and terrestrial places, it will be live in an individual or it is a parasitic to the plants and animals. Okay, so structure of this Asalmanthus of roundworms. So this is the bilateral symmetrical and is organ system level of organization well developed. So this is a triploplastic. What is a triploplastic? Yeah, ectoderm, entoderm and is the mesoderm. Okay, and is also it is a pseudocoelomate. The cavity is present but there is a no coelom. Okay, what is the examples of a pseudocoelomate? Ma underline. So this is one of the 2-mark question. Last, the basis of classification also. Patterns of coeloms we studied. Okay, so Asalmanthus is a pseudocoelomate. Okay, the body is unsegmented. We cannot be see the segmented body. Okay, so the body is covered here, is a transparent and is a tough and protective collagenous layer. So the name of the collagenous layer that is called as the cuticle. Okay, so this is the structure of the Asalmanthus of roundworms. The organ system well developed of this Asalmanthus, the digestive system, that is the alimentary canal is the digestive system, is a complete digestive system. But the previous slide, the phylum, that is the Platyhelminthes, is the incomplete. Why ma? So this is the hooks and suckers, the ingestion and egestion same place. But in this condition, the anus and mouth, there is a 2 different parts to completing the digestion. Okay, there is a 2 differentiation part. So the alimentary canal is a complete and is a well developed mouth, muscular pharynx and anus. Can you understand? So complete digestion and incomplete digestion. Complete digestion is example is Asalmanthus. Incomplete digestion is example is Platyhelminthes. Why? In Asalmanthus there is a differentiation of mouth, pharynx and anus, but there is a no differentiation of mouth, pharynx and anus is present in Platyhelminthes. Can you understand? But in these conditions, the excretory systems is consist of a renal glands. In the Platyhelminthes, what is the name of the glands is present, ma? That is flame cells. Okay, the flame cells will be functions in osmoregulation and this is helpful for in excretion. Okay, but in these conditions of Asalmanthus, that is having a excretory glands. What is the name of the excretory organs in Asalmanthus? That is renal glands. Okay, so these is a sexes are separate, but so this is condition is called as a dioecious. In same individual, male and female reproductive is present, that is called as the hermaphrodites or it is a monoecious. Okay, so different individuals is a male separate individual, female separate individual, that is called as the dioecious. Okay, so this is exhibit the sexual dimorphism. What is the meaning of a sexual dimorphism? So male and female, so during this time it will be making a copulation to producing the young ones. Okay, that is called as a sexual dimorphism. Okay, often females are longer than the males. Note it ma. In Asalmanthus, the females is always is longer than the males. So how we can be identified the male and female? So female is a longer compared than the males. Can you understand? So the fertilization is internal fertilization. Okay, so in this condition, one is oviparous, another one is a ovoviparous. What is the differentiation oviparous and ovoviparous? Oviparous is a O for egg. Okay, egg. Ova is a egg. Egg laying. The examples is ascaris. And ovoviparous is a egg is produced. Okay, viviparous is a placental attaching. Inside that is a placental attaching from the maternal blood and is that in between the fetus. Okay, so there is a no placental formation. The egg is forming and it will be remain inside in the maternal, it forming a young ones, that is called as the ovoviparous. புரியுதாப்பா? ஓவிபாரஸ்னா முட்டை போடுறது. ஓவோவிபாரஸ்னா எக்கு வந்து ஃபார்ம் ஆயிரும். அந்த எக்கு வந்து என்னவாகும் அப்படின்னா மெட்டர்னலுடைய அம்மாவுடைய இது யூட்ரஸ்லேயே என்னாகும் ரிமைன் இருந்து அதுக்கப்புறம் என்னாகும் அப்படின்னா அது வந்து அந்த யங் ஒன்ஸை வந்து ப்ரொடியூஸ் பண்ணும். Can you understand? That is a Wuchereria. Can you recall Wuchereria? Yeah, the Wuchereria pancreatitis is causing a elephantiasis. நீங்கள் உங்களுடைய 10th 9th புக்கில் படிச்சிருப்பீங்க. Wuchereria pancreatitis is causing a is one of the filarial worms. It causing a elephantiasis. Okay. In these conditions, there is a no larval because it is a oviparous and ovoviparous. So there is a no larval conditions. So the development may be a direct or indirect. So what are the examples of this phylum Platyhelminthes? One is Ascaris lumbricoides. As examples is that is called as the roundworm. Enterobius vermicularis. As example is pinworm. Wuchereria bancrofti is called as a filarial worm. Ancylostoma duodenale, that is hookworm. Can you understand? So what is the name of roundworm? Ascaris lumbricoides. Pinworm Enterobius vermicularis. Filarial worm is Wuchereria bancrofti. Hookworm Ancylostoma duodenale. Okay, I recall this phylum Platyhelminthes, that is the roundworms. In the previous it is called as a nematode. Okay, so this is a pseudocoelomate animals. The body is unsegmented. It's a productive collagenous layer is called as the cuticle. So this is the digestive system is a complete because it's a well developed mouth, muscular pharynx and anus. So it is a excretory system is presence of the renal glands. And the sexes are separate. How we always the females are look like in a longer than the males. Okay, so it is some of them is a oviparous. Is examples is Ascaris. Note it ma. Ovoviparous is the Wuchereria bancrofti. Okay, so what is the name of the roundworm? That is Ascaris lumbricoides. Pinworm Enterobius vermicularis, and is the filarial worm is Wuchereria bancrofti. Hookworm is called as the Ancylostoma duodenale. Can you understand? Okay. Next phylum is phylum Annelida. So the phylum Annelida is called as a segmented worm. We see in the segmented in entire body. Okay. Annulus is the ring and edios is the form. This is the ring form like structure. The body is a fully is a segmented animals. So this is the first segmented animals to evolve in among all the phylum. Okay, so it will be live in aquatic, some it will be live in terrestrial, it will be living a individual free living, and some of them it is a parasitic. Okay, so this is the triploplastic gem layer as the ectoderm, entoderm and mesoderm, and this is the bilateral symmetrical. Okay, so in this body organisms, so it's an organ system level of a body organizations having a zygocoelomates. What's the meaning of zygocoelomates? Yeah, that is coelomic fluid is present. Okay, presence of this fluids that is called as the zygocoelomates. What is the structure of our body like structure of annelids? The annelids is having a skeleton is a hydrostatic skeleton. So the hydrostatic skeleton is a full of fluids, coelomic fluids is present. Okay, so it will be helpful in locomotion. What is the example of hydrostatic skeleton? Yeah, that is earthworm. Earthworm is a hydrostatic skeleton. Okay, so the full body is elongated and is metamerically segmented. the body surface, that is called as a metamus. The segmented of the body, elongated body is called as a metamus. So internally, so these are the segments are divided from one another, that is called as the septa. So this phenomenon is called as the metamerism. இங்கே லிசன் அனலிட்ஸோடைய பாடி ஃபுல்லாக எப்படி இருக்கும் அப்படின்னா ரிங்காக வளைவாக இருக்கும் சரியா. ஸோ அந்த ஒவ்வொரு அந்த செக்மெண்ட்ஸையும் என்னன்னு சொல்கிறோம் அப்படின்னா இன்டர்னலி தட் இஸ் கால்ட் அஸ் அ செப்டா. ஸோ டோட்டலாக இருக்கிற என்டையர் அனலிட்ஸையும் தட் வி கால்ட் அஸ் அ மெட்டாமெரிசம். கேன் யூ அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட் வாட் இஸ் த எக்ஸாம்பிள்ஸ் ஆஃப் ஹைட்ரோஸ்டாட்டிக் skeleton மா? யா, தட் இஸ் earth worm. Note it மா. Okay, in the slides we study that how it can be locomotion. So what is the meaning of locomotion? Is a movement. Okay, the annelids which is having a special type of muscles. Note it ma. So this is a 2-mark question. How it can be annelids, they can be done the locomotion process. Okay, so which is having a longitudinal and circular muscles. In the body wall there is a 2 types of muscles. What are the 2 types of muscles? One is the longitudinal muscles, another one is a circular muscles. So these are the 2 muscles using to for locomotion. So what is the aquatic annelids? What is the examples of the aquatic annelids? That is the nereis. So the nereis are having a lateral appendages. It is called as the parapodia. So utilizing this the parapodia in aquatic conditions, it will be swimming. Okay, and earthworms having a chitinous setae. Note it ma. Earthworm having a chitinous setae for locomotion, and a leech having a suckers in leech, it will be helpful in locomotion. Can you understand? So how it can be done this locomotion? Longitudinal and circular muscles. What is the examples of aquatic annelids? Is a nereis. Okay, what is a terrestrial annelids? Is a earthworms and leech. Okay, the earthworms done by locomotion in chitinous setae, and leech for locomotion by suckers. Annelids is the well developed organ system. Okay, so the circulatory system is a closed type circulatory system. What is the differentiate between the closed type, open type ma? Yeah, the closed type means arteries, blood vessels, veins. So these are all the blood vessels is present, that is the closed type. So in there is no differentiations of this blood vessels, that is called as a open type. Okay, the annelids is that earthworm having a closed type of circulatory system, and these are the respiratory pigments. Underline. So what is the name of the respiratory pigments is present in annelids? That is hemoglobin and chlorochlorine. Okay, so next is it's having a nervous systems and consists of a paired ganglion. So it will be connected by the lateral nerves to the double ventral nerve cord. Okay, so it's a well consist of this nervous system. So the nervous system is consist of a paired ganglion. These are the ganglions is connected by the lateral nerves to the double ventral nerve cord. Okay, so this is a well developed organ system is present in annelids. So it will be reproduce sexual reproductions. So it development is maybe a direct or indirect. It's a larval stages, trochophore larva. In previous phylum there is a no larval stages, that is Asalminthus there is a no larval stages, and Platyhelminthes there is a 4 larval stages. Okay, in this developmental through this larva. But in this conditions of this annelids, there is a trochophore larva. Some in conditions is a monoecious. What is a monoecious ma? Yeah, same individuals having male and female reproductive, that is a monoecious. The earthworm is a monoecious, but is a nereis and leech. Nereis is a aquatic annelids. Okay, leech that is having a dioecious, is a separate sexes. Okay, so what is the examples of this annelids? One is earthworm. Earthworm is the Lambetomorthi. Sandworm is the nereis. Leech is the Hirudinaria. All of you say what is the examples of earthworm? Sorry, what is the examples of annelids? The earthworm, the scientific name is called as the Lambetomorthi, and sandworm is the nereis. Leech is called Hirudinaria. Okay. Okay, can you understand? So this is overall about the well developed organ system of annelids. Hereafter all it should be under the category of organ system level of organizations, fully well developed phylums. Okay, shall we recall the phylum Annelid? The annelid is a segmented worm. So this is the first segmented animals. So this is that zooxylomates. It's an organ because it's exhibit the organ system level of body organization. So it's a fully the body is a skeletal like structure is a hydrostatic skeleton is filled with coeloms. It's helpful in locomotion. The body is a segment, so that is called as the metamerism. So what is the name of the muscles is present? The longitudinal and circular muscles. What is the role of these muscles? Locomotion. What is the examples of aquatic Nereis? Okay, so it is having a lateral appendages called the parapodia. So using this parapodia it will be help in swimming in aquatic, that is a water. And chitinous is present in earthworms and suckers in leech. Okay, so it is a well developed organ system level. The circulatory system is a closed type, and is a respiratory pigments is hemoglobin, chlorochloronin, and nervous system is also a paired ganglion. Okay, so what is the name of the larva? That is a trochophore larva. Note it ma, earthworm is a monoecious, Nereis and leech is a dioecious. Okay, so the Lambetomorphi is a earthworm and Nereis is a sandworm and Hirudinaria is a leech. So these are the examples of phylum Annelida. Can you understand? Thank you.